What if I told you that I could fix your freestyle breathing with one simple drill? And what if I told you that when you fix your freestyle breathing issues, it almost certainly increases your efficiency and decreases your chance of injury? Well, I've got good news for you because all of this is true. And in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you so you can swim faster with less effort. Stick around. You're going to want to check this out. What's up, guys? I'm CoachMattZ. I'm the head coach of Davis Aquatic Masters out in California, and I also make YouTube videos for people looking to learn more and elevate their swimming. If you want to become a better and more efficient swimmer, click that subscribe button and start watching. Today, I've got one simple freestyle drill that will fix your breath timing and also clean up a lot of other issues with your pull. But before we get into that, I want to make sure you understand what we are trying to fix here and what it should look like in the end. So let's start with the problem. One of the most common mistakes I see in freestyle, or really in any stroke, is mistimed breathing. People tend to take their breath either too late or too long. This causes you to finish your breath late and has serious negative effects on your underwater pulling. Having a late breath makes it much harder to get into the early vertical forearm. And when your head is late, your hand also tends to cross over underneath your body. Both of these issues will cause you to be less powerful and less efficient. On top of all that, having a late breath also puts more strain on your shoulder since your head is turned to the side as you are initiating that catch. Basically, it's all bad. The good news is that it can be solved fairly easily. And don't worry, I'm not going to tell you that the only way to fix it is to take a shorter breath. I wouldn't do that to you because if you know me, you know I love my air. Now, before we talk about how to fix it, let's talk about what it should look like so you know what we're aiming for here. We want to try to time the breath so we're breathing when the opposite hand enters. So if you're taking a breath to the left side, we want to be ready to breathe in right when your right hand enters the water. It's important to make sure you're exhaling underwater so you can quickly breathe in when your head is turned to the side. Once you've completed your inhale, get your head back down fast so it doesn't negatively impact your stroke. When you do this correctly, your head should be back down in the water before you get through too much of your initial catch. The earlier you get your head down, the less impact your breath is going to have on your stroke. It's going to be much easier to get into that early vertical forearm, and you probably won't cross over under your body anymore. This will result in an increase in efficiency without having to add any extra effort. Doesn't get much better than that. All right, so I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's run through this super simple drill. But before I get into it, I want to give credit where credit is due. I learned this drill at a USMS coach certification course. If you're a USMS coach or even a swimmer who's interested in coaching or just technique, you should check out these courses. You can learn a lot from them. All right, so I call this drill the head tap drill. And what you're going to do here is you're going to swim freestyle fairly normally. The only difference is you're going to tap your head on every other stroke, the side you like to breathe to. The goal of this drill is to have completed your breath before, or at least close to before, your hand taps your head. This will take a couple of tries to get the rhythm down, especially if you have a particularly late breath, but keep working on it. It will get easier as you figure out the correct timing of the breath. Do the drill for a few 25s until it doesn't feel super awkward, and then move into some regular freestyle, trying to match the same breath timing as you did on the drill. If you can do that, your breath will be timed correctly and your stroke will be much more efficient. And I want you to pay close attention to your pull underwater because I bet that will be much better too. Once you have this sorted out, your freestyle is going to be so much more efficient and you're going to have a greatly reduced chance of hurting your shoulders. So this is something I would definitely spend some time working on. Give it a try and let me know down in the comments how it works for you. And until then, go check out some of my other videos for all my tips on becoming a better and more efficient swimmer. I'm CoachMattZ. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.